Was I invited to the MrBeast challenge? I was, yeah. He's invited me to a few things in the past. I don't really want to do that.
MrBeast and Jacksepticeye are beefing. See, Jacksepticeye did a lie detector test where he was asked, does he hate MrBeast, and he said yes.
A year ago, people mocked Jacksepticeye for criticizing MrBeast, calling him bitter and jealous. Now those clips have aged terribly. Looking back at the last year, from the lie detector moment to the lunch loop drama and the AI thumbnail controversy, it's clear Jack wasn't hating, he was warning people. He pointed out how the platform rewards extreme clickbait, aggressive monetization, selling low-quality products to fans, and prioritizing growth and profit over authenticity. What sounded like salt back then now looks like a reality check, because a lot of what Jack flagged has since played out in real time.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast?
No.
Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Now in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer.
We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
Thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
The real critique gets lost under the noise, but it's actually pretty simple. YouTube's center of gravity has shifted from make cool stuff for your friends to optimize, maximize, and dominate. Scaling up and making money isn't the problem. The problem is when win at any cost becomes the platform's North Star. That changes what creators make, how they make it, and why they make it. Jacksepticeye wasn't saying money is bad. He was saying money comes first, always. Creativity turns into calculus. The algorithm rewards spectacle and sameness. Thumbnails get reverse engineered. Uploads are built around retention graphs. And videos stop feeling like hanging out with a camera and start feeling like marketing funnels. That's the part that's ruined, not destroyed. MrBeast fired back with his now famous tweet basically saying, so I ruined YouTube because I reinvested, did good, and worked non-stop for 14 years? And to be fair, nobody accused him of flexing Lambos. Jack wasn't critiquing spending, he was critiquing the spend cycle, where growth itself becomes both the tactic and the story. When scale is the product, every move is marketing for the next, bigger thing. That tension never really went away. Then came Lunchley, and nothing exposed the culture clash more clearly. Three mega creators, MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, decided to speedrun the grocery aisle with a healthier Lunchables kit. Prime Mini, Feastables bar, clean branding, some decent numbers on paper. But the issue was never whether it was marginally better than a specific Lunchables SKU. It was the premise. The kid-friendly, healthy framing didn't match the ingredient panel or the overall vibe. Sodium was still high. Less sugar only worked if you cherry-picked comparisons. Preservatives were still there, and it leaned heavily on a sports drink brand already facing legal scrutiny elsewhere. It was peak influencer product logic. That's when things blew up. The infamous tweet from DanTDM calling out KSI, Logan Paul, and MrBeast for pushing low-quality products hit a nerve. And when Jacksepticeye backed him up, it felt less like drama and more like a line in the sand. Mess with DanTDM, and you mess with the collective memory of YouTube itself. Suddenly, it wasn't just creators arguing. It was viewers pushing back against celebrity YouTubers trying to funnel questionable products to kids who don't know any better. It felt like a small internet protest. And just as that settled, the Eric Bummel saga and the ViewStats discourse poured gasoline on the fire, reinforcing the same theme. When numbers, growth, and dominance matter more than trust, authenticity becomes collateral damage. Looking back, Jack wasn't bitter, he was early.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating. This is the home of the AI tool where you can type in any channel on all of YouTube and it'll use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating. So for example, let's say you're MrBeast. You would just type in MrBeast here. Now it's gonna look at all my recent videos and get inspiration from them. And for the prompt, I'm gonna type in stranded on a volcano. And there you go, we now have a thumbnail with me dangling on the side of a volcano. This is perfect for inspiration, and if you do a couple iterations with the system, this is how you can literally generate your thumbnails going forward.
The pitch around the tool was simple. An AI that can generate fire thumbnails, learn from any channel, and even map your face into the results. For small creators, it sounds like a ladder out of obscurity. For artists, editors, and anyone whose style is their livelihood, it feels more like a trap door. People quickly notice their names, aesthetics, and visual fingerprints baked into the launch promo. All sizzle, no permission asked. Then came Jacksepticeye. His response was brief, nuclear, and perfectly on brand. What the actual F? Especially when fans spotted that even his logo appeared in the promotional material. In that that moment, removing the soul from YouTube didn't sound dramatic, it sounded literal. When the platform's defining texture is creator taste and individuality, turning that into an auto-generate toggle doesn't democratize creativity, it flattens it. It sterilizes the surface. After the backlash, MrBeast pivoted. He pulled the AI tool from new pro signups, reworked it into something closer to an AI art director, and emphasized how much he already spends on human artists. The walkback mattered, but the damage was already clear. The fear wasn't just about one tool, it was about a future where style itself becomes raw data, scraped, replicated, and sold back to the people who created it in the first place.
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so I read all your guys' feedback, and I've been thinking a lot about it. And so we just enacted some changes that I think you guys will find positive. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down. And on top of that, I wanted to go one step further to really show artists out there that I care. If you go on viewstats.com, under our more tools section, it will say hire thumbnail artists. And if you click that, it'll take you to a page of artist portfolios where you can commission a real thumbnail artist to make you a real thumbnail. So I care more than any of you could ever imagine about the YouTube community. I mean, obviously I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world, and I don't take that responsibility lightly. And so, you know, it deeply makes me sad when I do something that, you know, people in the community are upset by. And I also want to put out there that I guarantee you, I have spent more money on thumbnail artists than any other YouTuber in the world. I've probably spent more money on thumbnail artists than the top 100 creators combined. I mean, I have a small army of thumbnail artists that work for me. I'm looking to hire more thumbnail artists. So I just want to put that out there, and I have no intention of firing my thumbnail artists or anything. Like, this is, you know, just supposed to help make them more effective and blah, blah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But regardless, it doesn't matter. The tool's down for future people that sign up for ViewStats Pro. And yeah, now it's a funnel to help artists make more money. So I'm really excited. Go check it out. Hey, go to viewstats.com and click on the Hire the Artist tab, and, you know, go commission real artists, help them make more money. So take care, guys.
It was a clean reversal, rare in this space and honestly worth acknowledging. The correction doesn't erase the original instinct, but it does show there's still a human at the wheel, someone willing to recalibrate when the community pushes back. That matters. Here's the nuance most of the discourse skips. MrBeast the person is clearly obsessed with making the biggest, best videos possible, outspending himself, escalating the spectacle, and chasing the perfect banger. MrBeast the brand, though, is a global content machine that treats every upload like a seasonal blockbuster. Those two truths can exist at the same time, but the gravity of the brand bends the entire ecosystem around it. When Jacksepticeye said YouTube feels ruined, it wasn't about one product or one controversy. It was about how the rest of the platform mutated to orbit a single model. The ripple effects are everywhere. I gave a stranger $10,000 thumbnails, hyper-optimized retention, demographic chasing, and the collective belief that bigger is always better. If a small creator does something quieter, stranger, or slower, they're told it's not scalable. Since when did art class start getting graded on international retail metrics? MrBeast's response framed his grind as doing good and inspiring people to help others. And to be fair, he has receipts. Wells funded, surgeries paid, shoes donated. But the real argument was never charity versus views. It was culture versus conversion. A video can be generous and still contribute to a monoculture, to a sameness that slowly drains the platform of texture. And yeah, it's been a rough year for the brand when you line everything up. First, the lie detector moment, where Jack argued originality should matter more than views. Then the Lunchley mess, with creators trying to sell questionable products to kids, followed by veterans like Dan TDM and Jack calling it out, backed by a huge chunk of the internet. Then the AI thumbnail tool, which crossed a line for a lot of people. Whatever the intention was, the backlash was intense, and to MrBeast's credit, he reversed course. So in the end, this isn't really about MrBeast being bad. It's about how YouTube adopted a set of values shaped in his image, then acted surprised when copycats, cash grabs, and optimization farms exploded everywhere. Jack's frustration wasn't personal, it was existential. When the biggest creator becomes an entire category, the platform stops rewarding the weird, the niche, and the slow. The copycatting isn't MrBeast's fault, but it is his shadow. To be fair, the year also gave counter evidence. MrBeast reversed the AI tool, built real pipelines to pay artists, and continues to fund charity projects most corporations wouldn't touch. And Jack, meanwhile, is still just the guy who presses record. He streams, he jokes, he burns out and admits it. There's no forced hype, no constant escalation. So when he looks at a thumbnail factory or a Lunchley campaign and says, "This isn't it," it lands less like clout chasing and more like a community instinct. That's why his "what the actual f*** moment over AI felt oddly protective. He wasn't defending YouTube as a business. He was defending the version of YouTube that still has fingerprints on it, the one that still feels human. It's the same instinct that made him back Dan TDM. Dan's "do better" tweet aged into a thesis statement. Better doesn't mean more electrolytes or louder branding. It means honesty. It means not selling health to kids who don't know better. At the end of the day, MrBeast will be fine. His empire is too big to collapse over a handful of controversies. He'll keep breaking records and remain the biggest creator of this generation. This isn't about tearing him down. It's about not letting his model become the only language the platform speaks. A year on, Jack saying, "the guy was right," doesn't feel like a diss, it feels like an acknowledgement. YouTube started to feel like a trailer engineered for scale, and the Lunchley scandal and the thumbnail machine proved the point. Jack wasn't calling for MrBeast to fail. He was calling for the rest of us not to forget what made the site fun before everything turned into a conversion funnel. So what do you think? Was Jacksepticeye right all along, or just lucky with timing? And is MrBeast actually the problem, or just the mirror? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.